Welcome back, gamers. This is your Captain Cryptic Gaming. We're going to be showing you how to ascend your weapons on your ship. So when you're going to come to blacksmith, now you're going to have to be a kingpin, my understanding, to get this, and you're going to need those ascension parts as well. But you're going to come to ascend items. I'm going to show you the easiest way and have to sort through all this mess to find which weapon it is. Just go to the ones that are on your currently equipped ship. The easiest way to do this. So I am going to take these Phoenix Talons. This is on my sandbuck. I'm going to upgrade these. So what I want to do is we'll click on this thing here, and then to ascend the first level, we need to make sure we're spending silver here, and you hold your ascend button. That's going to take you up on this level here. So this brings us to level 1. Alright, so this is going to add, it's going to ignore 12.4% of the target's burning resistance, which will be pretty good. Increase the score to a 98. Now, when we get to the advanced, the way we're going to do this, we need to make sure we got enough pieces of 8. We need 800 pieces. We currently have 16,238. So we're going to be able to unlock a tier 2 on that, and then so on and so forth with tier 3. I'm trying to depend, I think we're going to go ahead and take this up. This is going to increase the severity as well, so this is going to take us to a level 2 on this one particular weapon. So we're going to have to do this with each and every one from what it looks like here. Then, of course, we're going to be able to add this lethality on here. We're going to be able to unlock some other modifications as well. This is going to increase weak point damage by 36% if we add this on. So I think we may go ahead and do this. So we need some upgrade parts for this as well. And then this one here is going to take this dire burning up to 13.5. Looks like we could continue to bring this up. So let's bring this on up a little more. So let's see, this is going to do, we currently have this dire burning ignoring. It's going to add sparks to this as well. So we're going to go ahead and accept. This is going to add a dual perk to our weapon now. Okay, so now that one's a level 2, we're going to come in and we're going to bump this one here up as well. Ascension modules to a 4, so we need to get some more of our ascension modules. I thought we had enough. Apparently we don't. So we're going to be able to do the same thing with Warhammer and things like that as well. So where do we get these ascension modules? Well, you're going to be able to find those very easily in like your black market. You can earn them in the past as well. I'm pretty sure we've got more. I think they're in the warehouse. But if not, let's check over here. Yeah, so ascension modules are going to cost you 2,500 a piece on this, okay? So that's something you need to keep in mind. We could buy 2 of them if we wanted to. I think we'll wait and see what this front cannon does, though. But that is showing you what you're going to have to do. And like I say, you can start adding extra effects. I wanted to add that electricity and that fire on there. Now you can do double down on fire. You can add explosive and wildfire. You're going to be able to sort those and build your own custom setup. So I hope this video has kind of helped you look at that. I've not noticed where anybody's really showing a lot of the information out there right now. Yeah, so this is going to be the big thing, is the ascension modules needing 4 just to get to that first tier. Now we can add these here as well. We've added sparks. Looks like we could actually potentially change some things here. So upgrade parts, got plenty of those. Yeah, this here will open up another slot of a modification. You'll be able to add severity, restored readiness, energize, victories, rally, death blow. That looks like it'll be pretty fun to add on there for targets 25% hull or less. You start adding that with that black and gold armor perk. Grace of Winds, Bloodthirsty. I mean, so it looks like there's just some fantastic. That bloodthirsty would actually be really awesome on a sandbuck, I believe. Destroying a target restores 23.2 to 33.7 crew stamina on a ship, so that could actually be pretty nice. But yeah, it's looking like they've got a lot of really cool stuff adding into this game, so I do recommend that if you are on the fence about getting it, I would say go ahead and get it. Like, guys, remember, most folks paid $100 for this game a year ago. It doesn't cost anywhere near that now, so it's definitely worth that purchase price. Now, you're going to need to be Kingpin. You got to play through the storyline to get to that. Now, once you reach a certain level in here, you complete. It ended up queuing up automatically for me here. If you look at this, it says World Ascension. Prove your prowess and rise as a feared kingpin. Unlocks the next world tier for increased rewards and difficulty. What I ended up having to do is I was just running through some of Blackwood's missions here. Now that may be because I didn't participate in Season 4 last year. I just didn't see anything I wanted. I got the blueprint for the ship, then I was kind of done. What I do see happening here now is once you reach that completion point, it's going to give you this area here. And when you come in and you shoot that buoy, it starts a tier battle, and it's wave after wave after wave, kind of like when you're running a defense on your manufactories. And once you defeat all those waves, it increases your rank into the tier. So what you've got to understand, though, is once you do that, the ships that you're running that are currently a level 13 are more like a level 5 the way they acted in the next match. So what I'm going to do, and you can do what you want to do, but what I'm going to do, because, you know, I like to keep things as easy as possible, I'm going to continue to gather up all of my territories first and then kick over into that. And you may be wondering, well, why would you want to do something like that? You know, just kind of keeping that map easier and all. Well, the reason I'm going to do that is because you're looking at most of the folks have jumped over here that are going to have the larger ships. So that you just coming in, you might have some issues fighting for these territories, but at the very least, you can run through and you can grind out a lot of this stuff, get through the pass for the season real fast, and then you can actually come in and just capture all the territories. The ships will be easier during your battles to fight those guys, and that's what I'm assuming from what it's sounding like from some of our guys that jumped over first thing this morning and took out this buoy. So it doesn't sound like you're going to be able to bump back down into World Tier 1, so you know, if I'm wrong, definitely write that in the comments and let me know. But that's what it's sounding like from what I've been hearing. So, hope y'all have a wonderful day. We're hopping off of here.